Let's go!
At the Aloft Hotel in New Orleans, and y'all look at this hotel. This hotel was an entire vibe. Oh my god, when I say I loved it here, I absolutely loved it here. Y'all look at the scenery. We had a pool table. They had like other games in the bar lounge area, like they had like a tic-tac-toe. They had a giant Connect 4. They also had a stage for when they had a live band there. This was recorded on our last day, and I didn't have the time to actually record it in the beginning because y'all, when I say it was a total vibe and I was in such awe, just enjoying myself. The bartender gave me and husband 2 coupons each for 2 free drinks. One of the first drinks was the Hurricane, which is a very popular drink here in Nola, and he also gave us Douce shots to just pretty much get straight to the point, get the party rolling. We really was like loving this. And again, as y'all can see, is the Aloft. You know, they also had a section, you know, you just want to sit down, just chill and relax. You don't want to go back to your room. They had like a little small cafeteria. You can go here and order food. It was dope, y'all. So this is our room. You know, we had the walk-in shower. We had the sink that was separated from the shower and the toilet. Here we also had, as you can see, the safe. We had the drawers. We also had hanging space for our clothes, which we pretty much kept in our suitcase the entire time. King size bed. Oh, and we stayed on the 15th floor. And y'all, when I say everything was like the view, it was everything. And we got to see everything that happened in other bars. So after we got settled into our room, we headed on over to Deanie Seafood. I have gotten the shrimp cocktail for my appetizer. Wasn't really a big fan of it, to be honest. That's because I personally don't like big shrimp, and the shrimp was too big for me. But I mean, I ate all my shrimp, but believe it. The Mr. has gotten the soft shell crab, which he cleared his plate of that soft shell crab. So also for the main meal, he got in the blackened red fish with crawfish tails and string beans. He said it was very savory. I tasted the string beans and y'all, and it melted in my mouth. For my main meal, I went on ahead and got the crab balls, and I too ordered the soft shell crab, which I can honestly say their soft shell crab was delicious. Day 2, we headed over to Chicks Café for breakfast, and y'all, let me tell y'all something. That sweet tea was everything. I had 2 cups of it in a to-go cup. He had a cup of coffee. We both ordered peach mimosas. I had the grit bowl, which had the onions, the peppers. It had tomatoes in it. I picked it out, and it had eggs and bacon. He ordered the crab cake, egg benedict, and the potatoes, and he tore it up, y'all. So day 2, we went down to Canal Street. We took either the 47 or the 48 streetcar. Not really sure which one it was, but anyway, we took the streetcar to go to dinner. Here in Philly, we call them trolleys. In New Orleans, they call them streetcars. It costs $1.50 per person to ride each way, or you could just pay $3 per person and just get a day pass, and you get to ride 24 hours no matter where you're going on the streetcar. Y'all, when I see these streetcars, don't pay me no mind, but when I see these streetcars, it reminds me of the streetcar picture that's on a box of rice-a-roni. I'm sorry, I just had to throw that out there. Don't pay me no mind. But anywho, so we took the streetcar and went to dinner. It was about a half an hour ride. We went to this place called Neyow's. Y'all, the food was phenomenal. Definitely going back when I go back to New Orleans. Me and my aunt got our own individual order of the crab leg claws, and we added a little hot sauce to it, and it was amazing. It was a bunch of butter garlic, and as you can see, some other little herbs in it, and it was amazing. Never had oysters until this particular day, and y'all, they oysters are top tier. Y'all hear me? It was the charboiled oysters. It had butter garlic on it and some Parmesan. It was everything. Husband and my uncle got it. I was eating on both their plates. So for dinner, I got the fried chicken, the red beans and rice. Husband got the pork chop, red beans and rice. And my uncle and aunt both got their own order of fried shrimp and french fries, which they also said was top tier. So day 3, me and husband took a ride back down on the streetcar to the French Quarter to Café Beneigh. And you guys, you can smell the beignets all the way around the corner. And y'all, as good as it smells is as good as it tastes. You gotta believe me. So we got an order together to share of the beignets, which is made to order, and we got the spicy potatoes, which came with egg, onions, peppers, and sausage, and we also got hot and cold cappuccinos. So before we left, because it was 114 degrees, we decided to get the frozen hurricanes. So while we was at breakfast, my uncle and my aunt, they decided to do a tour to see the alligators. We were supposed to have been there, but the time that they were going, we knew we wasn't going to be up in time to go. But my uncle definitely said it was fun. A little hot, but, you know, it was fun to do. So for our last hurrah, we went on ahead to one of the most popular restaurants down in New Orleans, Oceana. Y'all, look what I got. I got my own order of the charboiled oysters, and it was amazing. It had the butter garlic sauce with loads of Parmesan. I dibbled and dabbled a little hot sauce on it. And then for my main meal, I got the stuffed ravioli with the spinach. Husband got the double order of the soft shell crab, as you can see, which he also said it was delicious. And then he got the order of the fried and grilled alligator. Between him and my uncle, I don't know who talked about the alligator the most. My uncle also got just the fried order of alligator and a double order of the soft shell crab, which again, they ranted and raved over. They couldn't wait and they finally got it. So for my aunt, she said she was tired of eating shrimp, so she wanted to get something different. Excuse the hand, we was passing my phone around. So anywho, she decided to do something different. She got the grilled chicken Caesar salad, and I got the fried shrimp.
Sister, we here.
I'm about to say it's a video.
This where we at? Yeah. New Orleans, Oceana, place to be. Gotta go. Get that gator. I heard it.
I will tell anybody this: if you go to New Orleans, don't leave New Orleans without going to Bourbon Street. I'm kind of mad at myself for not recording it on the first day, but the first day, you know, I was a mess. I was hot, I was sweating, but it was crazy on Bourbon Street the first night, and I mean that in a good way. So get to Bourbon Street if you go to New Orleans.
Look.
Wave to the camera. I got it. Oh. And I said wave to the camera. So it's official, our vacation is over. I hate when vacation ends, but it's nothing like your own bed, and I'm sure I'm not the only person who thinks like this. But anyway, I decided to record this plane because I really wanted y'all to see how small the plane is. Like, that plane was extremely small. Not extremely, because I have been on smaller, but the plane was small, y'all. It was literally a 2-seater from the beginning of the plane all the way to the back of the plane. Child, I don't even see how the flight attendants was able to get up and down the aisle with their carts that have, you know, like the sodas and the waters and the snacks and everything like that. I don't see how they did it, because that's how small the plane was. Like, you couldn't even stand up straight. As far as like being like right in your seating section. Like, I mean, you can stand up straight in the middle of the aisle, of course, but it was just so small. It was small, y'all, and I just wanted to show that to you guys. But you know, the vacation is over. I highly recommend, you know, for any and everybody to go to Nola, just so you can have that experience that one time. Like, it's really fun despite how hot it gets. And when I say it gets hot, it gets hot. One of those days down there, it was 114 degrees. Like, you had to walk outside, be prepared with napkins, a wet towel, wet washcloth, something to have on your forehead, something, because it gets hot. And I found myself taking showers 2 and 3 times a day, because I was just sweating, and I hate to sweat. And I sweated more than I have ever done in my entire life. Vacation is over. Next stop, Vegas.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.